How old are you today?
4.
You're 4?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me what your favorite food is.
Uh, Mystics.
Meat sticks, yeah. And what's your favorite color?
Orange.
An orange?
Yeah.
Orange is your favorite color?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your favorite animal?
A zebra.
A zebra?
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. And what's your favorite TV show that you're watching right now?
Transformers.
Transformers? And how many Transformers did you get for your birthday?
5.
You got 5 Transformers?
Yeah, did I got 5?
Yeah, I think so. They're all really cool, huh?
I think I got 3.
I think you got like 7 actually.
Oh.
So, do you like being a big brother?
Yeah.
Okay. And what do you love about Easton?
That he plays with me.
That he plays with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's too old for Transformers to play with, because Transformers could hold him if they break and sharpen him.
Yeah, so you have to keep him protected and safe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What else do you
Hey,
want?
my monster's covered with that brown.
What else do you want to talk about today?
Superheroes.
Superheroes. Who's your favorite superhero?
Iron Man.
Iron Man. And can you tell us what is Iron Man's real name?
Tony Stark.
Tony Stark. And do you know how he became Iron Man?
With his suit.
With his suit?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the coolest thing that Iron Man does?
Powers.
Powers, yeah. Okay, what else do you want to talk about?
No things.
Okay, I love you. Happy birthday.
Happy.
Hey.
Hi.
Guess what day it is?
Aiden's birthday.
Aiden's birthday.
4.
You have a 4-year-old.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Like,
I've been a mother for 4 years.
So how would you describe motherhood in like one sentence?
Well, now that I have 2 children, I know it's Aiden's birthday, but I just keep thinking about how, they're like 2 halves of a whole, like 2 halves of each other, 2 halves of me, 2 halves of my family. I call them my 2 hearts, and then Aiden repeats it, we're your 2 hearts, and it's so
that's
cute.
So precious.
Yeah.
So how would you describe Aiden in 3 words?
Curious, very loving, and loud. He's getting really loud, like his father.
Okay. So how do you feel about Aiden turning 4, though? Like, really?
It's a little bit sad because he's kind of turning from a toddler to a kid, and it's really fun. He's the most fun, amazing kid ever. But I look at pictures even a year ago, and I'm like, oh my gosh, he's a little baby. And now I look at pictures, and he looks like a kid.
Yeah.
And it's just a little bit sad.
Yeah, he's becoming his own little person.
Yeah.
And it's happened so fast.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
He's playing on his own more and more.
Yeah, he's so imaginative.
Yes. And the other night he took all of his cars, put him in a bucket, and went in his room because Easton was bothering him. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's going to be a point in my life where they play in their room and don't need me to play.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes that sounds nice, but actually it sounds awful. I'll just be by myself out here.
Oh, you will have your time then, actually.
Yeah, finally.
So what kind of milestones have happened this past year?
The biggest one, going to preschool.
Yeah.
Starting school, having that piece of his life that, I'm not 100% connected to is kind of interesting. He has to tell me about things, and I don't know exactly how his day went. It's a little bit interesting. Him making and talking about new friends has been really fun. Yeah. And this year's been super weird because COVID, so I don't really know what else has been exciting besides preschool.
Okay.
We signed him up to start soccer next month, so that will be another big thing.
That's something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
How would you describe him as, like, being a big brother? Like, how is his, like, brotherly love? What's it like?
He loves Easton, like, but his love is just so much. Like, he just,
It's
like,
intense.
it's intense. Like, he means very well, like, all the time, but, like, sometimes he just wants to, like, kiss Easton's arm, and I'll just, like, be like, trying it, and I'm like, chill out, and Easton's, like, yelling, and he just, is just, like, not letting go and kissing him. But he's very sweet and wants to help him. He's always the first one to go into his room when he wakes up. Get some things that he needs, and, calls him his precious baby, and he really, he loves him. Of course, he doesn't want him touching his toys a lot. I think that's, of course, normal for a 4-year-old.
Yeah.
But I think that he really does love being a brother.
Okay. Yeah. I think they're, like, perfect brothers. It's, like,
Yeah,
so
they're
fun
so
seeing them, like,
sweet.
interact.
Yeah.
What do you think is the biggest thing that you've learned in the last year?
To let him be independent more. I've just noticed myself, because he was our first baby, we were just able to do more things for him, and it just became a habit to do things for him, honestly. And now that there's 2, I need Aiden to, like, do stuff on his own, like hurry up and go and get dressed. And unfortunately, I found that Aiden has that piece of me in him where, like, if he doesn't learn how to do something right away, he, like, hates it, and he's like, I can't do it, and I want to give up.
Yeah.
So teaching him to be more independent is a great thing, but it's a struggle for him and myself, because then I'm like, just do it. But then I can see, like, why he doesn't, because that's, like, me. So that's been difficult.
Okay. So we're going to talk about memories with the family later on. So we won't have you share your favorite memory yet. So that will be separate. But what would you say your proudest mom moment has been?
Again, just school. The first day that we dropped him off at preschool, even though we had been in quarantine at that point for like 9 months and we hadn't been doing anything, he got to the school, he met his teacher, he looked around, and then they said to me and David, you guys can go now. And Aiden just turned and looked at me. He said, bye. And he was just so ready for us to leave, and he was just so confident. So I guess his confidence in himself and just his surroundings, that makes me proud. And he just, the awareness, like, he knew we were coming back, so he wasn't worried. And just seeing him, navigate school. And
So I want you to tell about what you had told me earlier about his day at school today, with it being his birthday.
Yeah, so it's his birthday, and he had school today. And when he came in the house from school, you could just tell that he was really, like, proud and had the best day, because he was just lit up. And he ran around the corner, because Nana had picked him up. He ran around the corner, and he said, Daddy, look! And he was waving this little Play-Doh present that his teacher had given him around, and he was wearing this cute little hat. He still had it on his cute little head. And then he said, you know why I'm wearing this? So that everybody at school would know it's my birthday. And it was just very sweet. And he said that they sang to him, and you could just tell he was really, like, lifted up from all of that.
Yes, he liked being the, did I call it the center of attention?
Yes, he definitely likes being the center of attention. And likes to be the one talking. He does that thing,
he's
when
like
other
David.
people are. Yes, he's like his father. When other people are talking, he'll be like, excuse me, it's my turn to talk. Excuse me.
Yeah, or like when we're talking, he's like, what are you talking about? Or like, can I talk now? And he wants to be involved. It's so cute.
Yes.
Yeah.
He does that. What are you talking about? Because he wants to know.
Yeah, or like, if we're talking about something and he's like off playing, and if you watch him, like, he's kind of listening and paying attention from
absolutely.
Like you can see him like, pretending to play but also pay attention at the same time. It's like he's so observant.
Very observant, yes.
So what kind of things does he like to do with Dad?
They're really into superheroes right now, and it's kind of their thing to, go to the comic book store and look at superheroes.
That's why I'm wearing my Marvel shirt for him today, the superhero theme for his birthday.
And he's always asking David, like, if Aiden, like, hears about, like, a superhero character that he doesn't know yet or something.
Yeah.
He'll be like, look it up. Or he'll be like, how did Deadpool become Deadpool? Daddy, look it up.
Oh my gosh, he knows about Deadpool?
Yeah, he learned about that today because it's part of his birthday banner.
Oh my gosh. So that was something else I wanted to bring up too, like how he knows all of the superheroes' names.
And he
So-
knows how they turned into superheroes.
Yeah, so
And-
he knows that Tony Stark is Iron Man. He knows Peter Parker is Spider-Man. He knows all,
Steve Rogers.
yes.
Yes.
Captain America.
All of it.
It's so impressive, and
Mhm.
he like hasn't even seen like the movies yet, of course.
He
but,
knows,
like,
he knows
pretty
like,
much
he
can
knows like
watch them.
everything. Like anything you tell him, he'll just like know and remember.
Yeah, he has a good memory.
Yeah,
He definitely has like he remembers everything. I feel like, and I hope it's like
very
stays
impressive
that
and
way. It'll
interesting.
be interesting to see how long he really
Yes.
will remember all this stuff.
Yeah.
So we covered his likes. He really likes superheroes. Transformers is another
Yes.
big one. What
Those
does
are the
he?
big things
What
right
does he like
now.
not like?
Vegetables still.
Okay, yeah.
He'll eat pickles and olives. He doesn't like, he's very cautious. So I would say he doesn't like, I don't know what word to use. He likes rough play because he like likes to like, you know, tackle with David and stuff. But he
Mhm.
doesn't like being like very like risky, like not like a daredevil like type of person. Like he doesn't like to like jump off of things. It makes him nervous.
Okay.
He still does not really like going down slides.
That's what I was thinking too. When you're like he doesn't like to do daredevil or stuff, and he's always kind of been that way. And I feel
Very.
like Easton's gonna be totally opposite.
He is, and Aiden,
Like,
it
Aiden's
stresses
gonna
Aiden out because
Break his leg and
it stresses Aiden out because Aiden will be like, "Mommy, Daddy, the baby's doing this," and like telling us like, you know, like what he's doing that he shouldn't,
Yeah.
or like he's about to go up the ladder on the bunk bed.
Yeah.
But he's such a good big brother. But
He is.
we're like, it's okay. I mean, not okay if we're not in the room. but-
Right, yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I just love them so much. So let's cover some holiday stuff. So what was Aiden for Halloween this last year?
Buzz Lightyear.
He was Buzz Lightyear. And then for Christmas, Santi and I got him the Buzz Lightyear for Christmas.
Yes.
And then what were some of the holiday Christmas traditions?
Well,
that you
Santa
guys-
came to visit our house
Santa
this
came.
year.
Yes, that was so
That was
exciting.
really exciting. So Aiden got to like show him around.
Tell him what he wanted for Christmas.
Yeah, he told him he wanted the superheroes, and that's when it kind of all started to
Yes.
heighten up. It was really cute because when Aiden gets like nervous or excited, it's very obvious because his face gets really red.
Yeah.
And so when Santa came in, I could tell
It
like,
was,
his face
yeah,
was
we
really
like
red.
didn't know what was going to happen.
Yeah, so that happened, and then, you know, making cookies, and there was snow this year, so we did a lot of sledding in the snow. Am I missing anything?
I think that was it. They were obsessed about the sledding when it snowed.
Yes,
and
we sled for hours.
yeah, building the snowmans. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think you envision and are looking forward to for this next year then to come?
Well, I mean, again, speaking of COVID, just because that's our reality, like vaccines are rolling out, so I'm hoping that we kind of have a more typical year with him. Like we're always usually pretty active, like going to the library and going to the gym and
Going to
doing
the
things
zoo.
like yes.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to returning to a more normal. So he's
Yeah.
in school. He'll be in school next year. He'll be in pre-K. And then we have him signed up for soccer with
Yeah.
Jacob.
Yeah, that's going to
So,
be really good.
I'm really excited about that. I think that's it, yeah, and just maybe having more play dates because he said the other day randomly, he's like, I want my friends to come to my house.
Oh, yes. Maybe next year for his birthday, he'll have like school
Yes.
friends over. And,
And
we
that's
could do
true,
like a
too,
pinata
Because
type
this is
thing and
his
stuff.
second birthday in quarantine,
Yeah.
which is
It's
fine
tough.
because we're all together, but we
It's
haven't been
tough.
able to do,
Yeah.
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 So what advice would you give your future self?
Just continue to be patient and, you know, be in the moment and continue to like let him be independent, even though it's a lot of work and it takes a lot of time. And you know, I when he's having meltdowns and like tantrums, just like reminding myself, he's not doing this like to me. He's doing this because like he needs something, like he needs my help.
Yes.
So I like to remind myself of that. So just keeping those things in mind.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Well, thank you for sharing about Aiden. You have a baby or not a baby anymore. Happy birthday, Aiden. We love you.
Happy birthday, Aiden. I can't believe you're 4. One of my favorite memories is recently you started preschool, and on your first day you were so proud. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And when you came home, you talked about your friends and knew their names, and you were so excited to bring home this project you made that was a bear, brown bear, and you told me all about how they hibernate, and you were just learning so much. I love you.
Hi, Aiden. My favorite memory of you right now is actually you every night crawl into mommy and daddy's bed to sleep with us. And I know that someday you won't do that. And while some days we want you to be independent and stay in your room, I know that I'm really going to miss you coming in and cuddling up. And you always want to use my pillow and get as close to me as you can. And we cuddle. And when you wake up, you always say, "Good morning, Mommy." And I just love it. And I love you. And I love cuddling with you. And you're just so sweet. I love you.
Birthday, happy 4th birthday. My favorite memory of this year was when we went blackberry picking. You were hesitant about eating blackberries because you're not too keen on trying new things, but we got you to try one, and then after that first one, you kept on saying, maybe just one more. I'll have maybe just one more. It was the cutest thing. That's my favorite memory of this year. Happy birthday. Love you, guy.
Hey, Aiden. Happy 4th birthday. I don't have like a singular favorite moment of the last year for you. I'm just really thankful that during these crazy times of COVID that I've been able to be home and like watch you grow. And I think my favorite thing that you've gotten really into is that you've gotten really into Marvel superheroes and Transformers. And so now we're getting all these we're able to watch these superhero shows and we're playing with superheroes and we're watching Transformer shows and playing with Transformers, and I think that's my favorite genre of your toys this last year.
Happy birthday, Aiden! Wow, 4 years old? That is so awesome. You are the greatest kid in the world. I love you. You know what I remember this year is you and me feeding the birds out in the yard, putting their food in the little house of suet, and they have the fat and the berry melted stuff that was all sticky, remember? And then we put it and hung it up in the tree, and you helped me do that, and we had fun, and then we saw some birds eating on it. Isn't that fun, feeding somebody in the world? I love you, Aiden. That's just one small memory I have this year of you. But I can't believe you're 4 years old. That is so awesome, Aiden. You are great. Bye-bye.
It's been a rough year for us since we haven't seen Aiden for a year, but we had a lot of FaceTimes and that helped. But we're seeing him today, and then there'll be more visits, so we're glad of that.
Hi, Aiden. Papa John here. Happy birthday, and I really can't think of a lot of this year other than missing you. It's been a year since we've seen you, and golly, has it been nice. But our FaceTimes have been terrific, and the pictures that your mom sends are great. So we definitely will be in closer contact this year. Again, love you. Happy birthday.
Happy 4th birthday, Aiden. You are so funny, you are so smart, and I love you so much. And I want to tell you that one of my favorite memories from this past year was during Christmas time when the family was all together at your house and Santa Claus came to visit by surprise, and you got to talk with him and hang out with him, tell him what you wanted for Christmas, which was superheroes, and you got the superheroes, and I want to let you know that you are my superhero, and keep being a strong person. I love you so much. Bye.